There'll be more on that press conference later tonight in the MTV News. Right now, it's time for our midweek concert. Tonight, we have a special preview of the Hurricane Irene concert. Irene was the Greek goddess of peace, and the concert was staged to benefit the University of Peace. Tonight's selection from the show features Peter Gabriel performing live 3 songs from his solo album, as well as performances from Nona Hendrix and Little Steven. Hurricane Irene concert is on the way here on MTV next.
Behold the beer belly. 50 million Americans need a shortcut to get from fat to flat. Introducing the Gut Buster. It's the ultimate fitness machine specifically designed to firm and flatten the stomach as nothing else can. And ladies, if you're as serious as he is, that flat stomach you had in high school can be yours again. Basic spring-ups like these work the upper abdominal region. Reverse for tension-assisted high risers. This sturdy unit travels easily, so you can exercise anywhere. And it's yours with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go ahead, Gutbusters. If you're serious about a flat stomach, exercise your right to call toll-free now.
To order your Gutbuster, call 1-800-847-7000. That's 1-800-847-7000. Use your credit card to avoid COD charges, or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to The Gutbuster, Box 20, Department M, Los Angeles, California 90051. That toll-free number again is 1-800-847-7000.
When you open the door to the unknown, there's no telling who will drop in. Or who will drop dead. Witchboard, rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
Thank you, Vidal.
You've changed, Vidal.
Thank you, Vidal.
Because you're using more styling products, it's harder to get your hair really clean and sexy. But now you can with my new Vidal Sassoon Advanced Salon Formula. The shampoo cleanses away styling buildup. The conditioning finishing rinse leaves your hair radiant. New Advanced Salon Formula.
Thank you, Vidal.
Because if you don't look good, we don't look good.
No battery has the energy to outrun the Energizer, even in a toy robot.
Energizer, it's to run, 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 it's to run, run. Energizer, it's to run, 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 it's to run, run.
No battery outruns the Energizer.
Quiet, everyone. Listen. Okay, shut up! This is an MTV feature presentation.
The military of this planet are incredibly well equipped. They have all the best equipment, all the best people. We want to try and set up an alternative to that.
I had a top secret security clearance, and I ran very large computer systems, actually in the Pentagon. It was a service for the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And part of what I did there was I ran computers that modeled thermonuclear war. So when I talk about how easily things can escalate, I say these things actually having seen the plans. It's not a pretty sight. They basically blew up the world over and over and over again.
anything to most people. It's the most co-opted word that's ever been. So you have to give it a definition. You know, there are people doing things about that. And I think I would like to see at the end of the documentary, anybody could see this thing and say, wow, I can do something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at New Tokyo International Airport.
I was asked a couple of years ago to try and bring some musicians into this project to help an organization called the University for Peace, which is based in Costa Rica. One of the main goals of this particular event is to raise the money to start a database, an information network, linking the various groups trying to improve this planet.
We've had many centuries of war, and why not have some centuries of peace?
For the first time, we have artists from Russia, Japan, Africa, Europe, and America going to appear on the stage at the same time under the banner of peace. However, there are many groups doing excellent work in these various fields, but they lack a common thread and a common communications network, unlike the military of the world. And so it is our hope that we can establish a computer and communications network in Costa Rica with the funds that we raise from this Music for Peace program.
1, 2, 3. Could have a steam
two sides to this event. And one is to use it as a platform for those people who have given up a good part of their lives to working for peace in a very practical and concrete way. We're going to present some of their views, and we're also going to present some remarkable music from all around the world.
And that's great that we can conclude the International Year of Peace with such an important event here in Japan, in Tokyo.
The University for Peace was created because there has always been schools for war all over the world, whether they were academies for war or universities for war, but there was never a university for peace, to educate for peace.
The main purpose of the university is to network, and that's exactly what we are trying to develop with the cooperation of our friends.
The Global Computer Network is definitely a practical and very sensible alternative and form of action at this point. Information is one of the main sources of power and of influence and of action.
This next song is called Winds of Change, and it's a song I've written as a love song from Winnie Mandela to Nelson Mandela.
The oppressed people of this land now want their liberation now.
Sometimes the winds of change blows your way. You can choose to run or stay and face the thing. Only time will show why the winds will blow your way.
peace is not a white man's preserve, because peace is not a settlement between the white Soviets and the white Americans. But peace also involves 3/4 of humanity. You've had 4 experimental wars in our part of the world. One in Korea and in Vietnam, another in the Middle East, another in South Africa, and now in Central America. So while you jokers are talking peace, we are faced with war. That is what Michael Clare calls low-intensity war. Now, this low-intensity war is somehow treated as a non-war. Oh, it's all right because it's a war with these lesser cultures, lesser people. But when it comes to East-West, that's a real war. Now, what we have to do is to link the nuclear war and these low-intensity wars and say the people who are paying the price for low-intensity war and the American and the Soviet people who are paying the price for nuclear war must get together to stop war and get food on every table so that we won't see children and young men without legs and arms, either through malnutrition or through bullets.
This is my country, baby. This is my war. Well, some I know what I'm fighting for. Streets back when peace is civilized. I'll be a fighting till the day I die.
Nobody wants nuclear weapons, nobody wants pollution, nobody wants apartheid in South Africa, but yet there they are.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
No self-control.
The device for throwing electrical waves capable of paralyzing alternate and direct current at their source.
It not only makes the United States invincible in war, but in so doing promises to become the greatest force for world peace ever discovered.
Focus that inertia projector on him and let him have it.
This is the most positive and promising defense program we have undertaken. SDI will go forward.
You know I hate to hurt you. I hate to see you in pain. But I don't know how to stop. 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 No, I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop.
And by the way, do you know exactly what your family would do if an attack came? Say at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's a good question, isn't it?
enjoy rock and roll very much, and because it challenges society.
I think the power of the peace movement must always remember that basically that it is not a passive word, but an active word. We challenge society. We challenge governments not to throw their people in prison for no reason whatever, not to kill them, not to torture them. The people should be left alone. Government should protect people.
Well, I'll tell you, like with Amnesty International, Jack Healy would say what a difference it makes writing letters to dictators and that this could have an effect. I really had a problem believing that, and yet it turned out to be completely true. You know, I'm a member of Amnesty International. We write our letters and send them out, and it has an effect. And out of the 6 people who were the prisoners of conscience for that tour, 2 are out from writing letters and stuff.
Opposition will come your way, but the harder the battle at sea, it's the sweeter the victory. Now you can get it if you really want it. You can get it if you really want it.
There's only one way to promote peace, and that is by educating yourself, because without that, you can accept the idea that by having nuclear weapons we're supporting peace, or that in some way by supporting the Contra so-called freedom fighters that we're really supporting peace. Well, we're not. And when our government says they're putting pressure on the Sandinistas, what that means is that people are being killed.
On the top and the bottom, when you look into a child's face, like you're seeing the human race, and the endless possibilities there, where so much can come true, and you think of the beautiful things a child can do. How long will the child survive? How long will the child be alive? How long, if it was up to you? When you think about the money spent on defense by a government, and the weapons of destruction we've built, they're so sure that we need. And you think of the millions and millions that money could be. How long can you hear someone crying? How long can you hear someone dying before you ask yourself why? And how long will we hear people speaking about missiles for peace and just let it go by? How long will they tell us these weapons are keeping us free? That's a lie. How long? How long? How long? How long? How long?
We're an environmental and peace organization, and that means we tackle ecological problems of many kinds. We're probably best known for our efforts on behalf of marine mammals at sea and trying to protect the oceans from pollution. We also have a very vigorous disarmament campaign, and in fact, when you consider that our efforts to protest French nuclear testing would have created such a violent response, the sinking of our ship, the Rainbow Warrior, the murder of one of our colleagues, that it gave us a tremendous sense of the ability of a relatively small organization to really impact global politics.
I am standing up at the water's edge in my dream. How can I make a single sound as you scream? You carry that cold, the ground is still warm to touch. Hey, we touch, this place is so quiet, sensing that storm. Red rain is coming down, red rain. Red rain is pouring down, pouring down.
I really hope young people get a sense that they can make a difference to what is going on. And I think that's the most important thing, that they don't feel victims of the world, but they feel in charge of the world, because it's theirs to inherit.